Alrighty, here we are in Maetaguse. Can you correct me on that one, in Estonia?
Well, we have two courses in Alutaguse Open, and first we play the Maetaguse. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm not Estonian, as we are more than 2,000 k's away from this beautiful event. And by the way, with me is Dave Lizotte, and I'm Jan Bäss, and we are Team Bremen for MDG. And this whole tournament is presented by Innova Discs.
Well, thanks to them for presenting this and sponsoring it and getting stuff ready. It is the 7th Euro Tour this year.
That's right.
And who do we got here? It looks like we got our boy, Seppo.
Seppo Paju from Finland, always known for having his phone in his hands and chatting with his fans. And we have Blaer, a really nice guy from Iceland. The skinny type of player that we see all over the world now and performing well.
Yeah, also with a very solid rating, 10-13. And here's another 10-13 rated, Jakub Semerád from the Czech Republic. And last up, Sten Tammik. Just under 1,000 rated, but you never know when they're going to turn on all the juice and get a good round going.
Yeah, and he is the local.
Thanks again to Innova for doing this, and to the boys from MDG for getting out there and putting the film. We got the first hole here. It's just a little less than 130 meters, slightly uphill, and seems to be a beautiful day out there.
Yeah, the conditions are fair. What we see here on the left-hand side, there is an OB line, but basically it's a hyzer, slightly uphill. Shouldn't be much of a problem for this card.
No, although that the OB on the left-hand side is very tight. It's not much more than 15 or 20 meters left of the basket, so they do have to be careful, make sure they stay on the right-hand side. And 130 meters uphill. That's a good chuck for the first hole. Alutaguse. Right, that's a pretty cool name.
It is. So it's for the geography buffs. It is actually pretty close to Russia, and 95% of the population is from Russia. And this bush actually is on the right-hand side of the green, and he, like Seppo, is avoiding the OB hitting the bushes.
Yeah, I expect most of the players to land on the right-hand side here. And it's a little more uphill than it looks on camera, as is always the case. And this one seems to be slipping off to the left, but he's okay. That's all fine right there.
Get some applause, definitely.
Yeah.
And here's our Czech pro player, Jakub.
That's fading off to the left. That's not... that looks pretty old.
I like the guy sitting there. He was utterly cool. Like, that looked really close to me.
Mm-hmm.
But as I mentioned before, we're 2,000 k's away from this action, and we're seeing it for the first time. And to put more... No, I'm telling you later.
Oh. I'm excited for you're going to put more, but you'll tell us later.
Yeah, I just wanted not to talk into his throw.
It's okay, he can't hear you.
That's right, because
we're 2,000 miles away. So, like you said, Seppo on his phone again. I guess he's checking the scores, but probably not on the first hole, right?
That would be strange, even for him.
Yeah.
Like, you never know with these Finns what they're up to. And I actually like it that it's a super mixed nationality on this card. Like,
yeah, totally. Trying to save a par there. Just goes outside, Seppo off into the bushes. And he's going to try and get this tournament going with a nice, easy ball. It's such a nice style. Look at this. Just a nice little step.
Does it?
Chuck it up there. Let it do its job. Right in the middle. Oh, nice one.
Love it. Chains in slow-mo. The sound is just... yeah. So We got 2 birdies, and Dave, may I introduce you to something that I prepared for this commentary?
Oh.
As we are back in the open commentary, like we joined MDG that's our 2nd year now, but this is our first MPO commentary this year, and we got a bogey and 2 birdies. So what I prepared is a bogey ball and a birdie ball. Like in the birdie ball, we have nice cherries.
Cherries, yummy.
Cherries, yeah.
So we get one.
Exactly.
I'll take one for Seppo. But let's not forget hole number 2. It's a par 4. And it's 180 meters. And as you can see, sort of got to work your way down to this ledge hill.
Yeah.
And then fire it down the middle. So
yeah, there's OB. There is OB on the right-hand side.
Oh, good Lord. It's very, very, very tight. Yeah.
Yeah, for first throws off the tee that come to rest in OB. So there's immediate step towards the drop zone. Seppo takes a roller into oblivion.
Wow, we threw it all the way down the hill. What a great show. What a great thought. And very... very risk rewardy on that throw right there, because if you go a little bit too far to the right, then you're smelling OB. You are.
Mm-hmm. The Anheuser angle for Blaer. That is really hard to follow.
Yeah, it looks as if he stayed just a little bit short, which is the standard here for people who try to make that to make it through the corridor there. This is also a very common play, to have the nice low sidearm and just hope it fades in far enough. But he seems to have been caught up in the trees. But those are the good trees, not the OB trees. So
yeah,
he'll be doing fine.
So long is better. And the local knew. What about Jakub?
Okay.
I guess he made it. So actually...
So it looks as if he just threw it over everything, which I guess is a way to do it.
So what's crackling here?
What's crackling there?
It's the OB ball. We have maggots.
Maggots?
Yeah, it's licorice maggots. And we have to eat one to get more physical.
For the OB?
For the OB on the first.
Okay, but I think you should at first take the OB, because I've had 2 cherries. I've had 2 cherries for the birdies.
Oh, that's unfair.
So you've had, yeah, well.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the trouble with these woods. They're so thick and having a hard time getting out of there. But, you know, one more good shot and he's going to be able to save his par.
Well, it's a par 4, so there's still
like I said,
to scramble.
Oh, and he gets caught up in more trees, so he's having struggle times. Right here, Seppo on his second shot. What a great first shot. He made it all the way down there. He's just got to chuck it over these trees. And has he managed? He has not managed to get over the trees. So, yeah. So these trees are large. That looks easy over. There we go. That's right in the circle.
Close to the bullseye from Jakub. So he's looking for birdie on this one. And this is a tough approach.
So absolutely. And it's already his 4th shot, I believe. Or what? Yeah, he was caught up in the woods, no? Sten?
Yeah.
All right, Seppo. Here's a chance at another birdie. Big putt out of on the edge of almost circle 3.
Perfect line, little low.
Yeah, that's pretty far away.
Yeah, Blaer with his attempt.
Just left it low, yeah, just outside of the circle. There we go, easy birdie. Why don't you have a birdie cherry, Jan, for that one?
Oh, well, thank you. I just had this maggot.
Oh.
And it's good to have a different taste, though.
Yeah, I don't know how the mix is with licorice and cherries, but we're going to find out soon enough. So, Team Discraft is up. And this has got to go in because this is all ready for bogey. So, yeah. Bogey save, so a bit of a rough start here. Par, bogey. And everyone else will clean up.
So I'm presenting you the bogey ball.
It's my turn for the bogey ball,
I
eh?
guess, yeah. And
Oh, they're falling all over the place.
well, if you steer them up. So we have a par 5, and actually there are, like, the whole par is a 66 on the course, and there are 2 par 5s, and this is the first of them.
But you know what? It's not even 1,000 feet.
Yeah. Well spotted, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're awake.
I'm good with numbers. You know, it's really interesting to have this wall at the end of the, just in front of the green. It makes the approach much more difficult. And, of course, the really tight woods all the way around the green. So I think we're first going to watch them just chuck out 2 monster throws each to get anywhere near to approach level, unless one of them absolutely bombs something, but that's 2 500-foot shots. I don't know if these players are completely capable of those kind of throws. I know Seppo is.
Yeah, I know. If everything works, it's possible, but you know, it's the first round of the tournament, and actually what we didn't really mention, of course, there are OBs on either side of the fairway.
I see that now. Yeah, so it's very, very, very tight. It's a little bit difficult to see where it actually is.
Yeah.
I'm sure when you're there, they got the stakes up and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is flirting with OB. Yeah, and it is OB.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's really difficult when you got such a tight OB and a long shot on a par 5. Now it's kind of...
It's the combination of bombs away and, place them bombs.
Yeah. And I have seen a little bit of swirling wind. That's also OB out to the right. And he went out really early. He's going to... he was taking the route on the right-hand side, never came back. So he's all the way back. He's still got a couple throws before he even thinks about being close to the approach zone for the green.
So this is a big shot over the OB, and he is, well, he came safely back
right
in.
Out where you're supposed to be.
But actually, this...
Hey, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt, but these bogey worms now, they're really good. They're really good. Yummy. Vanilla licorice.
Yeah, I had the caramel one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, caramel, vanilla, sort of the same thing.
That is also OB. Man, that's lots of OB on
Okay,
this.
well, I'm not eating a little piece of candy for every OB because this is crazy. This whole course is plastered with OB. At least this hole is, so.
It's the Royal Bear.
Yeah, there's another OB. Okay, well, you know, I wasn't there. I haven't played there, but these players are pretty good. And now we've already had like 3 OBs, and people aren't even close to the green yet. So I'm wondering a little bit about the efficiency of all this OB for especially such a long hole, no?
Yeah.
Maybe giving the players a little bit of a chance to bomb one out there. Because as soon as you start tightening the fairways on long holes, then the players get a little bit reluctant to really bomb one, and then that shortens the game. So, but
yeah, I'm also more happy into having landing zones,
more
like where you can play tactical. But this whole thing looks like a really small worm sneaking up this little hill.
Yeah, and it is. And again, these players are expected to play well. Many of them are 1,000, 1,015, 1,020 rated. So, with that kind of rating, it's also expected that you play precisely.
Yeah, but anyways, like, let's talk about Alutaguse. There's also, OB behind the basket.
Yeah.
Tons of OB.
OB beside, behind. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really get the point. When you're back there in the woods,
there's
you're
no
already
reason
punished.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's a very common problem somehow, that people like to just put down sticks and make OBs just because.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's not the point of us being here, is not necessarily need to be critical of the course planning, especially when we weren't there and we don't really know. We haven't seen it. So
well, we have
I'll keep it to a minimum.
I'll
keep it to a minimum. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. And it seems a little over tight, I find here. I mean, I don't quite understand this OB line on the where the grass gets longer. I think just let the players go in there and deal with it. Oof.
Talking about go in there.
Yeah, he just flew by. Boy, pretty keen to get that.
This is going to be a bad start for the whole group. No one is shining.
Seppo is still containing. There we go, and he's got a birdie. So Seppo's off to a fantastic start. Also, at this point, I think one of the more high-profile players on the group, as far as I'm concerned, anyways. Known Seppo for a very long time.
Yeah. Well, Blaer has been on the circuit for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, this is not a good start for Blaer. I think they will battle for if they show up in the top 10 in the end of the tournament.
Yeah.
With a start like that is going to be a success. But of course, it's 3 days and 2 different courses. And this actually is hole number 4. It's par 3, only 8 par 3s on this whole thing, and it's not that long, but as you can see, it's super tricky. I mean, the basket is positioned on that hill.
It's only 100 meters, no OB to be seen, and I must say the tee-off pad itself looks pretty nice, the way they've built that ramp there.
Yeah, with this stripe in the middle, it looks like a used carpet.
Yeah, and Seppo has unfortunately stayed short. He's going to be in those bushes, in the bushes.
I think it plays a little longer than 100 meters.
Almost probably. And extremely tight, just to get in that original gap, as you can see.
Yeah. Looks like an Anheuser with a more stable disc seems to be the option.
Yeah.
So that you have a slight S curve, or just
that one came out
put
nicely.
It there straightly.
That kind of behaved rather
unfair.
Yeah, although the terms unfair and fair in golf is kind of like rhetorical, but that was rude, actually, because I thought his disc was going to curl around nicely and he gained another 5-6 meters down the hill. But so there's going to be a putting contest with Jakub
and Seppo.
And Seppo out of the bushes there.
But the good thing about the roller...
First tree hit.
Yeah.
That Blaer?
That's Blaer. That's a nice swing.
Right, totally a nice swing. And he just sits there, so he's going to have a relatively easy bid for his par.
Put some sack swag on his board. Oh.
Yeah, just those extra meters that it rolled away made the putt just that much more difficult.
Yeah, that would have been the first birdie for Sten.
Seppo up first with a funny little scuba thingy thing, right? And he's unfortunately gone a little bit further than he'd would have liked. Oh, sit down. Sit. All right. Yes, a very precarious pin position, of course. Any metal that's not in has the danger of rolling several meters away.
But still, Seppo keeps his clean card.
Yep.
2 pars, 2
good start so far. Birdies. -2, the only one on the minus range so far in the group.
There you go.
Not much wind to speak of today. A little bit of gust once in a while, but there's really nothing mentionable in terms of, oh my God, it was so windy. Anyhow, they're all cleaning up here on par 4.
Yeah, not much to say about that.
Par frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those holes where... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that sounded a little fast to me, but hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. Buy your discs today. All right, hole 5. We've got a par 4 that's curving around from right to left. All the long grass on the left-hand side is OB, of course. And the long grass on the right-hand side. There's a little bit more room on the right-hand side. And after that, you got to climb up into the woods here. So it's one super big chuck, hopefully 130, 140 meters out there, and then we'll leave them with 70, 80 meters up into the woods.
This is what I call a well-guarded green.
Absolutely.
I don't see nothing.
Neither does he.
But
all right, let's see if we can get the next next disc coming up from Blaer. That looks right down the middle. That should be okay. That should be coming out. There it is.
Oh,
there it is. Oh, and he has gone off to the left. Yeah, so that's the thing. Now you got a hole that's going right to left, and you're trying to throw the right to left hyzer curve thing, and bit of a mistake to keep it so far left. There's much more room on the right hand side.
Exactly.
But
also the angle gets better. The further you go down the field,
of course,
the better you can attack for your placement shot.
So they should theoretically be staying out a little bit more to the right, and which is very difficult to do. And it's but there seems to be a pretty wide gap on the right. Lots of openings there. So that's just fine there. So we got those two guys having an approach contest.
Blaer doesn't like it, but he also doesn't like the mosquitoes.
Oh, Seppo never made it out of the that's why we never saw his disc, because he never made it out of the tunnel. So that is very unfortunate, but he's thrown up a super beauty approach now, so he's left with about 50-60 meters just to pop it up to the basket there.
Still
should be able to
par out.
Hopefully. Blaer taking it really tight, and he's got the hyzer, and he's come down also within putting distance just outside of circle 1.
That would be excellent. I mean, remember, it was already his third shot because he hit the OB.
Oh, that's right. Oh, these OBs. Awesome. And also going for the big spike hyzer. And let's see it come down. There we go. Now he's obstructed. He's a little bit further away than Blaer, so...
Falling down like a dead bird.
And this seems to be the way of attack, right? Just throw one out there and throw one up there and hope it funnels down towards the basket.
I'm wondering if we see Jakub smile in this round.
We'll see. So here's Seppo's little... Oh, come on. No, he hit some trees. Oh, very unfortunate. That's knocked him out of circle 1. So,
big time.
Yeah. So his danger of getting his first bogey today gives it a good bid. Stays short, unfortunately. He's quite the ways down the hill there. You can see now how high that hill is.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to put up there.
That's a tough par 4.
Yeah.
For his par save?
No.
Nope.
No, he let that one go. As soon as it left his hand, he realized. You can tell right away when you let go of a putt, it's just like not going to happen.
There we
it's
go.
Just soft.
Thank you.
One birdie. Oh,
yeah,
well
the logo.
done. Yeah, well done, Sten. Way to get that birdie for the group. Save the honor of the group.
Oh, birdie for the group. Where are the cherries?
Well, I think I'm going to take another one of those bogey worms.
Well, you can take whatever you want.
I'll take some bogey worms for the all the other guys.
We got plenty.
So that's
of
3 bogeys, 1 birdie, eh?
on the card.
That's or did someone manage their par there? Anyhow, doesn't matter. We're on to hole 6, par 4, 640 feet, which translates into almost 200 meters, just 5 meters less than that, and we got a hole that goes straight. On the right-hand side are woods and OB. And at the end of the fairway, the left-hand side of the fairway is OB, and the basket curls in to the right. Again, they've done a beautiful job of setting up some nice tee-offs. It's always special to be able to tee off from something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and now this was also not really evident from what I had seen of the hole before, but you actually have to throw a bit of a hyzer out. It's not like a straight shot out. It's actually, you got to curve it around just to get out of this little tee-off area. Sort of. Yeah, a little bit. It's sort of a blind shot, makes it all that much more difficult. Seppo seems to have unleashed a really nice throw, so he's way down there. That's really good.
Yeah, probably approaching with the sidearm with his second shot. And Blaer is clean on the fairway.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't hit that sign. Yeah,
that's
right out there.
Perfect position.
Yeah.
So, Sten.
Then going for the nice little hyzer forehand, hoping that it'll trickle down. Oh,
he hit the metal.
Is it in? It's in.
What? No chains?
I did. What?
Are you kidding me? Oh boy!
He actually put it in
It's
from back there. I didn't see anything. Well
no
done.
No chains.
Incredible.
Excellent. So that's one way to getting you back to under.
Yeah, not bad. Bogey, bogey, par, birdie, eagle. Way.
Love it.
All right. Well, Blaer trying to do exactly the same thing. Leaves it just a tiny little bit short, but that's just outside of the bullseye, so that should be an easy up and in for him.
I'm excited. What a nice eagle.
Yeah, do you need to eat 4 cherries for that?
No.
Okay.
It's basically it's a positive momentum on.
That's true.
No 4 cherries.
Okay.
He hammers one into the circle.
Yeah, also good.
I think it was close to a smile there. But
nice little Anheuser forehand. Very difficult throw. And he has woven that beautifully through the trees. So this is the furthest putt away. And so this is certainly one of the easier holes on the course, I would have to assume. We don't actually have the statistics of the holes. But now just considering how it was played and how it looks like a pretty easy hole.
Yeah. I mean...
Well, easy relative, you know what I mean?
Just compare the green to the other holes. Yeah. Like, this is a flat green. It makes a huge difference.
It's a flat green, and there's a lot of area around the green as well. Not so much, not all this tight OB, which makes you nervous and play poorly. So that's a nice change. Nice open green.
Yeah, 3 birdies and an eagle speak a language that says it's an easier hole.
Right. Are we on to hole 7 already?
Yes,
what is going on? It is a par 3 and it's 105 meters. And we have some OB on the right-hand side, which cuts precariously close to the green on the right-hand side. Just here off to the right is OB. Everything else on the left is safe. But you can see the woods.
It's basically...
There's relative safety in the woods. You're not OB, but boy...
Yeah, the OB basically separates the two holes that we just played, like 7 and 8, and that's why there is an OB. Yeah, and we are actually marking the end, the furthest away hole from where we started.
Oh yay! Glad to know that.
Thank you. I'm glad that you.
Yeah. Look at that shot! Look at Seppo's throw. He's so good at these straight throws. Look at that. Pipes it right down the middle.
Looks like
just a beautiful throw. I really love his style also. He doesn't have a exaggerated form. He just holds the disc and pumps it out. There's not really any kind of reach back or anything with Seppo. He just has the disc back there and spins his body around and just whoops it out there.
Enjoy the silence of the group.
Just in the middle of circle 2. Well done.
Yes. Can we have a smile from Jakub now?
I'm sure he's smiling internally.
Internal?
Sure. It's the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
Whoosh.
In is in.
In is in. Yes, I know. They say that all the time. In is in.
Yeah, hit it.
So, this is also a pretty straightforward hole. Luckily, they've all managed to avoid the OB, which is actually quite tight on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
but
we are approaching a star frame. There you go.
There it is, star frame.
2 in a row. I mean, is it actually star frame if there's one eagle?
Well,
Like on the hole before?
No.
Or it's a star frame plus?
No, it's just not.
It's just not.
It's just not.
Okay, let's hit it. Hole number 8. It's another par 4, one of these 8 par 4s. 228 meters, it's pretty long. And there's only OB on the right-hand side. Tight in the beginning, and then it opens up. It looks like a fair green to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Right-hand side is protected by OB. And Mr. Eagle has the box.
I could have thought that maybe even rollers would be a good thing to get some distance on the first shot, but...
Yeah, but at 228 meters, you don't really need that much distance. I mean, they're all throwing easy 120, 140, right? So they just got to have a solid shot out there, and then they got a 100-meter approach, so...
Didn't I just say just roller? I don't really see anything. Did you see the disc?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good.
It flew.
Perfect.
Yeah. Seppo's put one out there. Nice S-curve gets maximum distance from his throw, and he's going to be the closest so far, that's for sure.
And Blaer kicks the air.
Oh, there's a full flight. There we go. Look at that. I almost hit the power lines. Oof. Good Lord. That is huge. Okay, now we got a double shot here. Back and forth.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. Sten doesn't like it.
But it's not OB, is it? Another forehand, just trying to curve it in around the corner. And they're all getting blocked by this pile of rocks and dirt.
I think because the OB on the right-hand side, you can't really see it, but it comes onto the green. It's just like 12, 15 meters away from the basket on the right-hand side. You can see the pegs on the right.
Yeah, Seppo had a very nice approach. He'll be going for a putt. This is his second shot, right? I mean, he was right there. That's huge. Look how close he is after one drive. Yeah, that was a pump and a half. That was.
Love it. Pump and a half.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was going in. What a beautiful attempt from circle 6. No, 3.
I think it's camera perspective.
There's a circle 2. That's a circle 2 putt that didn't quite make it. And here's Seppo for his birdie. After a very nice... Oh, no. Very unexpected in the circle. Missed putt for Seppo.
I think it's really hard to concentrate when 2 of your players on the card, they just miss before you, and then easy up with your shoulders. Seppo doing the right thing. There you go, easy birdie for Blaer. And he
had such a bombing drive. He only had like 50, 60 meters for the approach on a par 4, which is pretty good. Considering some of the players needed 3 shots to get there. So off we are to hole 9.
Approaching hole 9.
Yeah.
100 meters straight. And it's an island hole. I can tell you that much.
It's an island hole. Yes, it is. Okay.
It's shaped like a little, what is that?
An upside down boot.
Okay. I don't want to wear this boot, but
no. Kind of looks like a golf club or a pipe. Yeah.
A pipe. Yeah,
sure. Let's call it the pipe.
Call it the pipe.
The 328 pipe. Here we go. All right. So there's not much room. It's going with a blasting hyzer. Bit of it's just gonna.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. That's how easy that hole is, right?
Yeah.
It's a 100-meter spike hyzer, basically, is what it is.
I think they
That is not a Spikeiser. He's just trying to get the line right down the middle. Unfortunately, he's gone off to the left.
Looked OB, huh?
Looked OB, didn't see a sign though. Also another one straight at it. Oh, yes. That's looking really straight at it. Fades off to the left. Stays in bounds, all good.
Oh, I like your
very nice
little war cry here. You're into this. Come on, Seppo.
That's his shot, right? Just straight. So unfortunately, a little bit short, and he just missed this short putt, so he's going to have a few thoughts about that.
So Sten with the first.
Just inside. There's a birdie. Well done. Good way to round up the front nine with a birdie. He had a very rough start, but look at that. He's -3 after 9 holes. So super comeback. Now that was a putt. Good Lord. What a bullet putt that was. Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
There's
Jakub is more like the sturdy player.
Yeah.
Bullet putts.
Yeah. So after a bit of a rough start for many of the players, they've sort of been able to hold themselves together. Seppo's at -4 and Sten's at -3. Blaer goes down to -2, which is nice. So one player at even, then we got -2, 3, 4 on the front nine. And that's it.
That's it.
That's
the front nine. Well, thanks for watching. We hope that you
click and subscribe and comment.
Comment, yeah. We like comments, actually.
And we'll see you at the back nine, which is coming out right away.
I guess so, yeah. Maetaguse, and tomorrow Alutaguse. And we have
a whole bunch of gooses.
Thomas Gilbert
from Canada, right?
Is it Gilbert or Gilbert?
It's Gilbert.
It's Gilbert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got the hot round so far, -8, which is pretty solid on 9 holes, and Leo Peronen, who we all know. So yeah, Seppo's sort of up there in the top 10. We'll see you in the back nine.
Well, thanks for watching, and see you on the back nine.